Good evening, this is Matthew from Big Cedar Farm, and here we are with our White Dorper sheep, our small, very small White Dorper flock here. What we've been doing with our grazing program the past few days, say the past week, we have an area up by the corral system where they kind of house them over the winter. It basically was their dry lot, their sacrificed pasture, where we kept them the majority of the winter. And so since that time, you know, a lot of the forage has grown up, and so I want to bring them back into this area. It's very small, probably acre. I divide up in multiple divisions and giving them about a day or 2 days worth at a time to eat, forage to eat. And so here they are, the crew, they're doing an excellent job cleaning up. In this particular area, we have a lot of forbs, a lot of curly dock. That'd be this broadleaf forb here in the center. A lot of dog fennel. Dog fennel was from some previous disturbance in this area. It's just kind of fuzzy plant here. Both of those, they really don't have much feeding value when it comes to cattle, unless you happen to be able to train your cattle to eat it. But when it comes to sheep and goats, they just love it. They do very well on it. And I'm always surprised when I turn a sheep into a new paddock area what they go to first. And it has been this evening, it has been the curly dock and the dog fennel. So at this stage in those two plants in their lives, they have a lot of energy and a lot of protein. But then again, a lot of cattle, cows, they don't mess with it much. However, it does very well for the sheep, provides a lot of energy for them. And so I'm just always impressed. They come in, they do a good job cleaning it up, especially when we're in this transition period going from a cool season to a warm season base. We need to kind of clear off all the cool season perennials, any annuals we may have out here to allow sunlight to hit the soil, so we can kind of heat the soil up and allow that, or those warm season forages to grow. And here on our farm, we do have a lot of Bermuda grass. And Bermuda grass is not going to grow very well if it's being shaded out. So I brought them back over here. They've had about, say, a 35 to 40 day rest on this particular spot, this ground here. And so if there were any parasites here, a lot of them have already naturally died off. I'm not going to say there's not a few out here, but we're not going to raise it very low, just enough to take the top off everything. And then we'll move them on down to another area and get them closer out to the pasture where they should be. But I didn't want to take the time to mow all of this area. So I was like, well, I'll just go ahead and bring the sheep back over and let them do their job. This is an older ewe. We just got her a few days ago. But being a little older, for 6 years old, she still is doing very well. She's got a couple twins on her. And so we are kind of keeping them moving so they can get a lot of high energy, high protein. Keep them up in decent condition. Yeah. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and sign off today. I've got a few other things to take care of before it gets dark. So with that, y'all have a blessed evening, wonderful weekend we have coming up, and we will catch y'all next time. This is Matthew from Big Cedar Farm.